Okay, there we go. All right, but yeah, so this is going to be, I'm going to do, I'm going to do one. Okay, so first, let's start with the fact that it is Black August. If you don't know what Black August is, a real quick summary is, it's the month that we celebrate revolutions. We celebrate our people liberating ourselves, whether we're talking about the Jamaicans, the Haitians, uh, anybody who's ever freed themselves from colonization is us. Okay, because we got tomorrow is August 5th. This would be what, year 3 or 4 since the Montgomery brawl. Yeah. So, but let me give y'all the wiki, the Wikipedia. So not Wikipedia, Google. So Black August is a month-long commemoration rooted in Black liberation movements, honoring fallen Black revolutionaries, political prisoners, and resistance efforts. Okay. It's time for political education, self-discipline, and remembering those who fought for Black freedom. The tradition originated in California prison system, okay, with George and Jonathan, following the deaths of George and Jonathan Jackson. If you don't know who George Jackson is, first look up George Jackson. Okay, George Jackson was a revolutionary. He's a Black man who had a very bad upbringing. He ended up in prison, but while he was in prison, he was getting the people together. He has a book called Blood in My Eyes, okay, where it's really an exchange between him and his little brother Jonathan, who was unalived by the pigs, okay, when he took a judge hostage. I ain't say he was doing the right thing. I ain't say he was doing the wrong thing. I'm just gonna say they unalived him while he was doing that, okay? So with all that being said, after they both, and George Jackson was unalived by the San Quentin. They said he was trying to escape, but anyway. So yeah, they said he was trying to escape, but whatever. We know history. So anyway, do what you gotta do. I suggest you read those books. Okay, I suggest you read those books. I have read Blood in My Eyes. I'm gonna read it again because I just read it to be reading it. I did not fully comprehend, so I'm gonna read it again. But this time I'm gonna do a book report so I can take notes. Because if I don't, okay, I know how neurospicy I am. I know what child, and then also, and I can have the physical book, but I have the audio book going too as I'm reading. I have it reading to me. It's a whole thing I have to do. So then also, what's another good book to read? I like reading Black women, revolutionary authors. We have, Lord. If I hadn't said nothing, they would come to me. But it's Dr. CBS. What is Dr. CBS? Full name. They already know how I'm coming. I've been working on me. I've been loving on me. I have to learn to love myself. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? That is not her. Yes, Dr. Sharice Burton Stelly. I have read I didn't fully read her book, but she is a critically acclaimed Black studies scholar of political theory and political economy. Economy. There we go, Lord. Okay, so she be talking about Black history, Black economics, Black liberation, just studying Black people. Okay, so yeah, it's Black August. Alice Walker, when we talk about womanism. Thank you for the daily heart me, you guys. What up, Dreams? That's who did that. Thank you, babes. Anybody and everybody get your daily heart me for me. Thank y'all. Tap the screens. But yeah. Alice Walker, when we talk about womanism, Womanism is a movement that centers the black woman in her power. You know what I'm saying? Um, I am one of those that believes that the black woman is God. That if we're going to give God a gender, it will be a black woman. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But everybody is entitled to believe what they want to believe, okay? But you can't change my mind. So what I was saying, Alice Walker. Now, let me tell you who led me to learning what womanism and reading their books. That would be LaVonne Briggs. You can find her at LaVonne Briggs, LyvonneBriggs. Now, Jujubee led me to LaVonne Briggs, so you can find Jujubee at ITSJUJUBAE. Okay, and then LaVonne Briggs led me to Ebony Janice, who really introduced me to the fourth wave of womanism with her book, All the Black Girls Are Activists. Okay, now LaVonne Briggs freed me. Okay, she has a book called Central Faith. I was in her. She brought me back to my roots of the black church, like my love for black church. She did that with her proverbial experience. Okay, so all of these black women are the ways in which I learned womanism. Okay, but yeah, I have a hard time explaining that, and maybe one day I'll sit down and kind of write out the notes so I can really break that down to y'all. But that ain't for this live. Either way, it's Black August. Free yourself, liberate your mind. That's why y'all see at the bottom of my screen it'll say not my screen, but on my profile page it says liberate, expand, flow, because I truly believe that in order to be all that you can be, you got to liberate your mind first you got to free yourself of whatever chains that bind you, that is the mental chains that have been brought on by post-traumatic slave syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that your ancestors went through still courses through your blood. This is why we talk about breaking generational curses a lot. You know what I'm saying? Also, just being black in America. You know what I'm saying? We don't claim these things, but we know that for many of us, for many of our people, we are going through struggles. Okay, it is what it is. But a lot of us don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how strong we are, and it's strength in numbers. So first you gotta liberate your mind. You gotta free yourself of the things that bind you. Then you gotta expand. See, once you let go of the old ways, you know what I'm saying, the scarcity, the white supremacy, patriarchal, all that bullshit. Once you let that go, now you must expand. See, I'm in my moment of expansion. I think you're gonna always find yourself doing these three things: liberating, expanding, and flowing. Okay? Because healing is not linear. It's not one way. You don't heal and then, you're going on about your life. You heal and then, yes, you're going on about your life, but then something else is going to come up. You know what I'm saying? So as the things come up, you reveal it, you liberate yourself from it, you expand, you learn better, you do better, you flow. Get it? Yes. Okay? So, yeah, I love August. August is my birthday month, okay? August is my daughter's birthday month. August is my mom's birthday month. So there's some great people born in August for me. August is my sister Christina on here, my sister Peach, okay? And my little nephew by Dreams, okay? And Malik. It's Leo Gang don't motherfucking bang, okay? All Leos are great, but August Leos are the best, okay? So yeah. So that's what today's live will be focused on. Okay, is liberation. I'm pretty much, this is all I'm gonna talk about. It's what I enjoy talking about, how we can free ourselves spiritually and then also physically. You know what I'm saying? By working together, by coming together as a community. A lot of people don't understand what it means to be in community. We don't know what it means to be in a brotherhood or a sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? However, that's also a product of white supremacy. Because before colonization, we didn't have no problem being in tribes. Simba said, set it off in this mother. Pew, pew, pew. Okay? Yeah, Simba's birthday is on the 1st, period. Okay? But but yeah, they want us to believe, you know what I'm saying? Cause one thing about my good sis Dream, she's like, yeah, I don't speak that over my life. I don't claim that. I'm not in spiritual war and none of that. And I facts. We aren't, but there are because we recognize the game. But there are a lot of us who are stuck. And I'm talking to y'all. Okay, I'm talking to y'all that are having a hard time getting outside of white supremacy, the patriarchy, misogynoir, anti-blackness. Okay, I'm talking to y'all that be having a hard time with that. Okay, we gonna start this revolution one way or the motherfucking another. Okay, so me and my chat GPT. Okay, because I do like to use my AI things. I'm a, I do. I'm sorry. Okay. So me and my AI came up with a 10-card spread to do a general reading. Okay. This will be a general reading for the collective first, and then I'm going to tap into each sign. But before I do that, how y'all healing? How's everybody's moon day? Okay, as I said, it is August 4th. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know. I don't know who is playing with this weather app, but baby, baby, y'all, like it dropped 30 motherfucking degrees in Georgia. What? It was just 100 degrees and now it's 70. It was just scorching hot summer, hot girl summer. Now is, bitch, you better have a jacket. Cozy fall. What is happening? What the fuck is happening? It is crazy out here. It is crazy out here. Okay, and Christina, I know y'all up there in Jersey, like, this just can't be live, and it is, Kaya, is that you knocking? It's raining. Oh my God, y'all! And I ain't mad. Okay, cause listen. Somebody had to remind me that the earth is resetting. Okay, shout out to Fidelis. Because Fidelis was like, me as a gardener is ready to plant my fall vegetables. And then he was like, but you remember that before global warming really kicked in, it did used to get cool during the month of August. Oh, I'm so greasy now. Yeah, see, I'm covered in the oil, honey. Covered. But yeah, so he had to remind me that it used to get cool in August, and I was like, you are absolutely right, because my birthday is August the 19th, and my birthday used to be the back to school. What up, Teddy? Thank you for joining live. Thank you for my daily heart me. Yeah, the temp used to drop down right after my birthday, and I was like, yeah, towards the end, bitch, August just started. It should not be this fucking cold. It should not. So yeah, but anyway, without further ado, I done blessed myself. Where's my bell? Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm sad about that. I don't know what I did with my bell, but it's all good. So anyway, yeah, it's a really beautiful start to August with all this beautiful rain. I'm not gonna act like the earth did not need to be cooled down, because it did, especially because I don't have an AC. So we've been living off of fans. So not gonna lie, we're kind of happy that the earth is cooled down, because we've been burning up all summer. We just sitting up on the fans. Okay, you love this song? Yeah, this is a really good song. I have a nice little playlist. I call it Venus Rising. I created this some years ago. But it's on YouTube. Yeah, if you follow me on my YouTube page, you'll see it. All right, I can't find my bell. That kind of saddens me, all because I know I just had it when I made my spiritual bath the other day. It'll be all right. Let's get this. Let's get it cracking. So y'all make sure y'all do something that frees your mind. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't go and read a book, because I understand that everybody, you know what I'm saying, doesn't have that kind of time and or attention span. Because I'm somebody who doesn't have the attention span to sit and read thick educational books. So that's why I pair them with the audiobook. And most of the books that I found that I've been reading, I have found them on YouTube. I don't know if I don't know if my book playlist on YouTube. There we go. Slow down, Ernina. Slow down. I don't know if my book playlist is public, but it's two of the educational books on it. Oh no, yep, it's private. So I will make it public. So if you go to Melanated's Reflections is the name of my YouTube page, and if you go there, you will find my my playlist. I don't know how to make it my different playlists, but I have to do it later, y'all, because I can't. My mind ain't. And I don't want to make this video longer. Well, it don't even matter because I'm going to download it and edit it one way or the other. Okay? So, without further ado, I really do appreciate you pulling up on me. I've been doing a lot of rambling, but I hope you picked up the things that I put down because I do talk in circles and I can just go off on tangents. So, y'all, reel me back in every now and then. Reel me back in when you need to. Like, girl, hey, focus. Okay, wait. Shuffle playlist on. I don't want to hear this again. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. So let's get into it. As I said, this spread focused on the theme of Black August. Okay, so this is the fire we carry. Okay, so this will be a 10-card spread for deep ancestral, political, and personal revelations. Okay, so again, I'm going to do these 10 cards real quick for the collective. And then I'm going to go and do 2 cards per zodiac sign. I'm telling y'all. Okay, so what we going to use first, Spirit? Yeah, we're going to use this one. I'm going to get some of this fire from the flame, y'all. It's time for me a new Palo Santos. Superpowers fuse on magic into everything I do. All right. Honorable, benevolent, loving ancestors, spirit guides, and protectors of all those tapped in to the live and those who will catch the playback. I just want to say thank you, spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, all our peoples on high. Okay. We know that without you guys, there would be none of us, okay? So we just want to know what's the first. Ooh, not the cards already jumping out. What is this ancestral flame that got us going, okay? I can see that. I can see that, Spirit. Okay. What is the blood memory? My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just dropping them as they pop out, and they are really popping out. What else you got for us, Spirit? The 7th card, 7. This one was next, 8, 9. And the final 10th card, I'm going to pull from the African Goddess Rising deck. I'm going to go back and read all of the things back off to y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even been looking at the chat. Hey, look, everybody, gang's all here. How you guys? Peach, did I speak to you? Teddy, she not from the South. Oh. Oh, Teddy. Okay. No, for real. Peach, you didn't speak when you came in the room? How rude. How rude. All right, what is the last card for this message, Spirit? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that eats. I don't even, we ain't even fully got there yet. Okay. So, all right, let's get into it. It's juicy. I already see where they're going. Okay. So the first question is, what ancestral wisdom fuels our resistance this month? And the 9 of clubs popped up. And this is the card of healing. Okay. You I know you see it. Spirit said, y'all niggas gonna heal. Okay. And I do believe I started this off by saying with that liberate, expand, flow. The liberate is healing. The liberate is releasing and letting go of the things that no longer serves you, okay? Whether that is a physical, a spiritual, an emotional, whatever the healing. Let's just talk about holistic healing. Healing all of the things, you know what I'm saying? As I said, this shit is not linear. It's not just one thing that, like, you'll find yourself needing some heart healing, right? Let's talk about child wounds, okay? Not only is that healing of the heart chakra, but that's also down there in your solar plexus as well as in your womb, okay? So that's sacral, solar plexus, sacral, root, sacral, solar, and heart. Those first 4, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Teddy. So that is what's fueling our resistance for the month of Black August. We are like, Spirit is like, your black ass needs to be healing. You need to be letting go of the things that no longer serve you, because what's coming, you cannot have no doubts. You cannot have no fears, okay? So yeah, start healing. The next card, which is blood memory, it says, what trauma or cycle are we being called to interrupt or heal? I'm going to tell you that for a lot of y'all, it's that mother wound. That's what I'm getting from this 10 of clubs. So this 10 of clubs is the bear card. And so I like to think of it as mama bear, that protective energy. For a lot of y'all may not feel like you had that type of protection coming up as a kid or even now. And so I feel like Spirit is like, know that just because you did not feel it in the physical, what got you here is those ancestral mothers' strength, and you can call on them. If the woman that gave birth to you was not there to like really instill that kind of mother bear energy into you, babe, it's okay. You have so many others that you can call on that can shine that light on you, that can give you those kind of hugs. Especially, I know for me, I grew up, I got to the age of 6 or 7 with my great grandmama. Okay, and I have a picture of her. Like, I know she looking out for me. So, but I know that for my mom, personally, my mother was not able to be that nurturing mother bear energy. She did all of the things, you know what I'm saying? Roof over head, food on the table. You know, we knew she loved us because she saw about us, but we didn't know it in a way that was soft, nurturing. And then I also have to hold space for the fact that my mother didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is generational things we're breaking. So Spirit is saying the trauma that you are going to work through in this beautiful month of August is that mother, that some of that mother wound, possibly reparenting yourself. But also leaning into a lot of your childlike joy. Okay? Leo is all about childlike energy, playing. You know what I'm saying? It is ruled by the sun, the giver of life. You know what I'm saying? So get outside. Revolutionary love is the third card. So it says, how can we embody love as a radical act? We have the 10 of diamonds. And I love how 10, 10, and then the next card is 10. That's 10, 10, 10 all across the board. Okay, that's perfection. Mwah. Okay, but Spirit is saying that how you can embody this love is, like I said, knowing that it's about knowledge of self and knowledge of what's in your blood, knowledge of who came before you. When you don't feel the fire from the village, what is that old African saying? When the child doesn't feel the warmth of the village, it will set it on fire to burn it down. No need to set them on a physical fire, but you could put a spiritual fire under a lot of your ancestors. Okay, light a candle. Okay, put your bowl of water out and talk to them. Call them by name. Learn who your foremothers were. Learn how they move. Go sit at the foot of some of your elders that are still here and ask them questions about your old people. Okay, knowledge is power. The reason why chattel slavery did a number on us is many reasons, but the main thing was how it disconnected us from our lineages, from our people, from our tribes, from who we are. They knew that if black people did not know where they came from, then a lot of us would never know who we were. But the gag is that we have ancestral memory to tap into, huh? Okay? That's the gag. That's what they don't know. See, they don't know. See, the enemy, they don't know nothing about that because they don't value their dead. They don't value their elders. So if they don't value these people when they're living, they definitely don't give a damn about them when they're dead. But that's not our way. Our way is the way of ancestral connection. We don't worship our ancestors. We venerate them. We uplift them. We thank them. And we also heal them by healing ourselves. Remember that when you heal yourself, you heal 7 generations back and 7 generations ahead of you. Your children's 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 children is going to be in that altar like, yeah, great grandma, pull up. Great grandma, pull up. I need you because they here playing with me. And they don't know I got riders with me. You need to know who you are, babes. You need to know where you came from. Okay. Number 4, systemic shadows. What oppressive forces or systems need confronting? Do y'all see that word up there? This is the family card. Okay, this is the table card. The theme of it is family. It says, I'm going to read that question again. What oppressive forces or systems need to be confronted? Baby, we need to be talking. I'm telling y'all, you need to be having conversations with your family. Say, hey, family, look, you had me effed up. I need you to know who I am. Now that I know who I am, I need y'all to know. I need y'all to know where y'all got me effed up at. Okay. Also, I like to look at the table card as foundations. Okay. It's your time to build your table. Now that you're in that moment of healing, okay. Now that you're in that moment of learning your inner strength, learning your ancestors, calling on your ancestors. Because if you don't have the power and you need to call on them, you need to know your people. so you can let your family know, hey, this may have ran in the family until it ran into me. Build your table and allow the right family to your table. Family ain't all about blood. It ain't just about your genetics, okay? My nigga Peach, that's my sister. She been down for a few years now. We have created a bond. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? And now I have all of you other people that I now consider my sisters, brothers, cousins, my next, your family. Whatever name you want to have, whatever title you want to have, your family to me now. You get what I'm saying? And I love that. However, also, and this is the internet. So now we want to also bring it into real life. Who's out here, you know what I'm saying? Who's around you that's embodying the kind of people you want to be eating with? Who you want to bring to your table, okay? But them are the oppressive forces and systems. It's your family. Because a lot of, and then, you know, grace must be given, you know what I'm saying? But only so much grace. Because you give a nigga an inch and they'll take a mile on you. So, you know, be mindful of that. However, you desire and you deserve a loving, fulfilling relationship with people who are going to support you. Like the table that you're building. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Number 5 is daily discipline. Ooh, honey, which is something I lack. Not gonna hold you. So it says, where in our lives do we need structure and sacrifice to fuel freedom? Here's the 8 of diamonds. Now, this is the key card. The energy of this card says the answers is in your blackness, is in your genetics, is in your DNA. So in getting this one where it's asking where you need to get some structure and sacrifice, it's the things within, okay? It's your healing daily. What are you doing daily that's helping you? Okay, Dream said, don't let them shenan, because, baby, they're going to do it again and again. They will shenan again and again and again and again as long as you let them. Healthy boundaries, a lot of people look at boundaries like, oh, you don't F with me no more. You don't got funny. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But boundaries is so that I don't F you up. I'm new. I'm healing, but I ain't healed. The boundaries are for you, beloved. They're not for me. I mean, they help me, but they really to keep me out of jail and to keep you on this side. You get what I'm saying? Get you some boundaries. But yeah, so spirits, as I said, it's in your DNA. If you have been lacking structure and discipline, call on your ancestors that had it. Okay, like, for a fact, I know my grandmother Julia Mae Barnes Pittman had it. She had discipline. She got her family out the hood. She got us off into the suburbs. She, you know what I'm saying? She had a philandering Rolling Stone as husband. And I don't even know if they was like they ever walked down the aisle. I really think they was common law, but either way, he had a whole nother family. My mother by my grandmama and grandfather. My mother has 2 siblings that are still here. And by her father and another woman, she has 2 siblings, 2 sisters. And I just met one last school year because she works up here at the school. You know what I'm saying? Haven't really kicked it with her or nothing like that. But I opened the invitation and I told her at any given time if she ever want to talk to me, cool. But I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all have always known about me. Huh? Y'all, I'm a kid compared to you niggas. Y'all have always known about me. My mom been dead 8 years. Why am I just not seeing you? And the only reason she knew who I was is on some messy shit. Another woman told her who I was. She probably went to her and said, "Yeah, you know that's your niece right there," or some silly shit, because that's the type of town I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. However, I digress. My grandmother, she held it down. Okay, she had discipline. She went to school. She got her LPN, and she did 31, 34. Don't get me lying. She did a lot of years at the local hospital. Okay, I just went all down a tangent, but y'all, you see what I'm saying? Family, the things that you need to heal from, because my grandfather was a deadbeat. Okay, and this is a deadbeat in the 50s. My mother was born in 58, and she's the oldest of everybody. Okay, so my mother was born in 58. So from the years of 58 until I think that younger one, my uncle might have been born in like 64 or so. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, the three of them, I don't know where the other two fall in, but when I'm talking about my mother and her siblings, my grandfather's brother stepped in. Y'all, I do not have any men on my altar. Okay, and the only reason I don't have, thank you, 8.8 likes. Oh, y'all done got it away from that, but I appreciate y'all. I've been seeing 8.8 a lot, and then there's a Lionsgate portal. Yo, we really should get together. Decline. I hate when people do that. I hate when, I don't know, but we really should get together and talk about doing maybe a Lionsgate, a little something we could throw together real quick. It ain't got to be nothing extravagant, you know what I'm saying? But you know what the words say, when a bunch of us come together, touch and agree, shit pops. I'm paraphrasing. Y'all know what they say though. But as I was saying, my grandmother disciplined. My uncle that took care of his brother's kid. My uncle, his nickname was Blade. When I get a picture of him by himself and not his obituary, he's going on my altar because he had discipline. He saw a deficit of parental figure from his brother, and he stepped up. It's crazy he had to step up. Like, my grandmother never remarried. She had her little friend, but she never remarried because he died in like 82. By then, yeah, my mother and them were grown. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that she stuck around as the wife for so long, enduring that abuse. So I would never call on my grandmother for relationship advice. Every ancestor got their purpose. You get what I'm saying? So as we talking about money and discipline, Julia Mae Barnes got it. We talk about money and discipline, Uncle Blade got it. Also, being revolutionary, my Uncle Blade was a county commissioner. He did a lot for this county. My godfather, Oscar Davis Sr., he going up there as soon as I can find a picture that don't. Never mind. I can now put that picture up there. I have a picture of him and his wife, my grandma Davis, so I can put them both up there. Very revolutionary individuals, you know what I'm saying? They fought the good fight in this county to make sure black folks had things. You get what I'm saying? So if you lack discipline, and I'm telling y'all, as I'm telling y'all these things, these are the things that I know work, because I'm doing them myself. Call on those ancestors that had it together. And if you don't know them, say, hey, both my known and unknown ancestors who had it together, show yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, helping out. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's me down here in this ghetto realm, struggling, lacking self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling on you, help a nigga out. And see, won't they pull up? Okay, it's in your DNA, babe. It's right there. You just gotta pull it out. What is the next card? That was the daily. Okay, number 6, Spirit of Rebellion. So it says, how is Spirit calling us to break free or disobey? We have the Banquet card. I don't know. I see it gets all blurry when I get close up, but this is the Queen of Spades. Now, if we were looking at tarot, this would be the Queen of Wands. And I always think of my mother Wanda when I see the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Spades. This is the bouquet card. And I think I wrote banquet on this. I don't know, y'all. The dyslexia, it be showing sometimes. But it's supposed to say bouquet. So when talking about a bouquet, we think of flowers, right? So think about the dandelion. Did you know that the dandelion is really good for a whole lot of things, from root to flower? Antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, is good to help activate that root chakra if you're having issues in your lower back area. Dandelion, you can make a nice dandelion root oil, okay, or just take the whole plant and dry it out, and then get you a nice oil base of maybe some hexane free castor oil, olive oil, coconut oil, any base will do. And you let that soak with a little cayenne pepper, and you put it where you having those issues, baby. That'll help activate that root chakra. Because again, we were talking about healing. We're talking about holistic healing. Yes, you've gone to therapy, but have you really loved on those body parts that hit? As I started off the thing, I was saying healing from that root chakra up to that heart chakra is the energy I'm picking up on, where you're healing that inner child, you're healing yourself and any old wounds. You know what I'm saying? That oil will help you. The longer you sit, the better it works for you. Okay? Pair this healing on a metaphysical level, on a holistic level. Don't just say a few affirmations. Don't just talk to your therapist, babe. Like, heal your body fully. Like, eat good, nourishing foods. Drink plenty of water. Do some yoga. One of my favorite yogis is Yogi Nico, and that's Nico. You'll find her over on YouTube. She has an emotional release. She has an emotional release yoga. It's very simple. You don't have to be advanced. You know what I'm saying? She got yoga for everything. So go check her out. Yeah. Trust in the medicine. That is revolutionary, because in order to break free, you're going to have to trust somebody. Okay? So why not trust yourself? Why not trust your ancestors? Why not trust the medicine of the land that you're on? Okay? What's in your backyard? I got so many weeds. I'm going to use the air quotes when I say weeds in my backyard. So much medicine back there. Okay, I haven't learned everything, but I'm going to go learn as soon as this rain stops. So yeah, that's what this bouquet card is all about. And as I said, thinking of an energy of wands, alchemizing. Okay, again, what roots, what plants do you need to be calling on that medicine? What ancestral medicine do you need to be calling on? Okay, and how can you trust it better? Yeah, how can you trust yourself better? There we go. Because a lot of us, we don't listen to ourselves. We doubt ourselves. We say that, oh yeah, I'm not enough. That's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Where did that idea come from? Baby, it came from your ancestors. It came from within. What up, Junior? Hi. Hey, Bars. I appreciate you. How art thou? What's the next card? Collective chain breaker. Ooh, I love this. Okay. So it says, what role do we play in liberation of our people? Love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know. Okay, what it means to really love somebody. And I need y'all to know that love is going to save us. Love of self, love of our ancestors, love of our family members. There we go. The puzzle had popped up. But love. So we have the Jack of Hearts. It's literally the heart card, and the theme is love. I don't do this for clout. There is no clout in being revolutionary. This shit is dangerous. Okay? This shit is... Listen. Thank you, Bars. Thank you. I've been playing with this thing. Okay? I've been trying to figure out how to get me on there and get my things on here. Okay? But yeah, love is going to set us free. When you love yourself wholeheartedly, it expresses on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, I just don't know why, but I just feel like I could talk to you for days, or I just feel like I gotta tell you my life story. You know what I'm saying? Something in me told me to talk to you. I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, I'm listening, because I already know what it was. I know it's spirit will always lead people to me. When you heal, it's like a candle. It's like a flame, and like they're like a moth to a flame. You're the flame. That love in your heart, that's the flame. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been this way. None of the people who really knew me growing up are surprised that I am doing what I am doing. You know what I'm saying? They're not surprised that I'm revolutionary. A couple years ago, my barber had nicknamed me Malcolmina X. I walked in the shop, he said, yeah, that's my nigga Malcolmina X, y'all. She don't be playing, and I don't. And I don't. Because, like, y'all gotta wake up. I don't profess to know everything, but I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem sharing what I know. Sharing is caring. That is how I love on my people. You know what I'm saying? I share my knowledge. I share my love. Okay? So that is the role we all will be playing in this revolution, is loving each other, building community. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Okay? Make this world a better place if you can. The next card is the risk. So it says, what is the spiritual or emotional risk of choosing freedom? New beginnings. We have the Queen of Hearts here. Okay. I love how the divine feminine is coming on through strong. So we had the Queen of Wands, which is a fiery energy. I told y'all, I think of my mother, who is an August 11th Leo. With that Queen of Wands. And now we have the Queen of Hearts. This is emotions. This is water. This is literally the card of new beginnings. Okay? So it's given, take me to the water. Okay? When we talk about emotions, water carries emotions. Water carries spirits. So sometimes, do you need to cry it out? You know what I'm saying? This thing that's heavy on your heart. Are you needing to, you know what I'm saying, take it to the water? You know, a lot of us are having a hard time getting beyond because we haven't taken our spiritual baths. It is me. I am one of those. It's been a minute since I took a spiritual bath. I took a spiritual bath yesterday morning. Shout out to my best friend Angel, who said, bitch, I've been on you to take a spiritual bath for a minute. And she has, y'all. And we're talking months. That's how deep in the depression I was. I couldn't even bring myself to do the things that I knew would set me free. That's how bad it was. But I'm telling you, you deserve to breathe. You deserve to wash those things away that no longer serves you. I can't get away from this feminine energy, seems like it. You can't, because it's what the world needs. That's what's wrong with us. The patriarchy, that masculine energy, and it's not divine. There is nothing divine about patriarchy. Okay? Nothing. Not this patriarchy. Now, when we start talking about divine masculine energy, when we're talking about your protectors that work and stuff, yeah, that's different. But patriarchy, no. Okay? But get into that divine feminine energy. Let some motherly person love on you. And I say motherly person because I have divine mothers, elders that are not biological women, but they embody divine femme for me. You know what I'm saying? They love on me in certain ways, and I'm so grateful for them. Okay? So yeah, so back to it. So it says again, what is the risk of choosing freedom? A new beginning. Okay? So just know that if you don't choose to free yourself of these emotions, these negative emotions, okay, these things that hold you back, like scarcity and lack, guess who's gonna win? Okay, it only benefits the YT man. Hello? That's who's gonna win the system, this matrix. Okay? When you don't tap in and choose your liberation and choose to release the things that are stagnating you and holding you back, babe, you risk you're risking your new beginning, and you deserve a new beginning. Okay, we're rolling into a new season, as you can tell. Fall is almost here. This is the season of slow down, of harvesting, of like, what have you been doing over this last summer, winter, and spring, summer spring, because we don't subscribe to the Gregorian calendar when we're talking about these seasonal changes. The new year happened at spring equinox, right? So what were the seeds you've been planting for this spring, and how have you tended to your garden over the summer? And so now it's time to harvest those things. So if you have been lazy and you haven't, been sowing good seeds or nothing, it's okay, babes. It's okay. There's still time. This is Spirit inviting you to begin to start your journey of healing. For those of you who have done the work, babe, welcome to the blessings pouring. Blessings gonna pour down on all of y'all, but especially if you've been doing the work. Okay, it's giving what is gonna open up the gates of heaven and pour you out a blessing. I hear the song, but I just cannot formulate it. But yeah, they opening up the doors and pouring you out some blessings, babes. Okay. The next card, the reward. I love that. The reward says, what liberation or legacy is possible when we commit? So the 7 of clubs popped up here. This is the mice card where we talk about fear. Okay. And so the liberation is, you will fear no more. You know what I'm saying? When you know who you are, when you go through all these other steps of everything I've said to do leading up to this, and you really embody who you are and whose you are, there is no fear. There's only an awareness of what could happen, but what you desire to happen. And if you tap into the energy of that Queen of Wands, that alchemy, the herbs, and doing the things you need to do, like Black people, and this is for my niggas, strictly for my niggas. High John, carry High John on you. Okay, that is a root that was left here for us, by us. If you don't know who that is, go look up Zora Neale Hurston and High John, and listen to that story. Okay, so you'll know that that's a Black prince, African prince that brought joy and freedom to our people. Carry that in your mojo bag, or just put it in your titty. I put mine in my titties. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I used to have crystals all in my titties. You know what I'm saying? Now I typically keep like a tiger's eye, because that's my birthstone, and my High John. I don't have it in here right now, but yeah, her house is right around the corner from here. Oh, shut the front door. You want to go get me some dirt from her house? Okay, I'll just say it. Just let me know. I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. If you want to go get me a little earth from her house and leave an offering for me, I'll cash app you all of the things you need. You feel me? I appreciate that. Let me know, girl. Let me know. But yeah, when you know who you are, you're unstoppable. You fear nothing. No man, no woman, no nothing, no systems. You know what I'm saying? No weapons. The weapons, they may form, but they shall not prosper, because you've done the work to protect yourself. You've done the work to honor your ancestors, so you calling on their protection, their love, their knowledge. You become unstoppable. That is the liberation. That is the legacy. Your children's children are gonna be at that altar like, yeah, I know I can call on my great aunt Teddy. You know what I'm saying? I heard she was that girl. I heard she didn't mind. Huh? Just being real, okay? I heard she's gonna protect us. She's the one. She don't mind standing up. Okay? That was card number 9. Finally, number 10, where it says Black Future Now. The song I was hearing is big. It's gonna be big. Here, let me screenshot that so I can go back and find it. Okay? Alright. Okay. So, our last card, number 10. This says Black Future Now. What is the vision we must hold and work toward for the next 7 generations? And we have Mommy Water with Naked. Okay, it's a beautiful mermaid. Y'all see her? And I love that because remember, what was this? This 10, 9, 8. This was the card where it says, what were you risking? And we got another Mommy Water type card where we got the Queen of Hearts. That's literally the Waters card, going to the water. Pastor Mike Jr. Oh, okay. Yep. I can't form the word, the song, but yes. But then there's another one too. I'm gonna find it. But where was I? The vision we must hold to work towards. But where was I? The vision we must hold to work towards for our. Could y'all hear me? Because my phone was ringing. So let's get into it. So it says, Mommy Water, the goddess of emotional nakedness. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. I'm going to say that again. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Remember I said them boundaries? Okay? Yes. Water women. Okay, Teddy? Mommy Water is calling us. Okay, everybody. Y'all take y'all spiritual baths. I showed y'all that my good sis Nikki of Soul Things Botanica, she shared a spiritual bath. Very easy. I do believe I have everything I need for it, so I will be doing it tonight. Let me tell y'all, the discipline. I lack discipline on doing a lot of things, but when it comes to the spiritual baths, I find that I'll make one, but I won't do like my consecutive 3 days. So if something pops up and I'm like, oh, a spiritual bath, and I have all those ingredients, I'm just gonna start taking it because I just feel like spirit's like, yeah, take that one now. See, the one I took yesterday was just cleansing. It was just removing the things that no longer serve. Okay, so now the next bath I take is gonna be to call in, right? And that's what that bath is doing, calling in protection and prosperity. In order to help with the fire energy, its organization, write it down. Okay, yeah, dreams. You're right. I do need to write it down. Y'all hear my good sis? She said, write it down. Write the vision and make it plain, damn it. Oh, also, and she has a heart chakra healing letter. I haven't done it. I need to do it. I'm probably going to do it before I take that bath. Okay? What time is it? Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. My son's still asleep. I probably need to wake him up, because he still got to go to school tomorrow. But I'm going to do that after the live. So I really need him to stay asleep until I get finished. So what we said, being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Oh, I read that. Okay. Speak your truth. Share your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. The God's declaration to this card is, I have the courage to be vulnerable. So, I love that. So, again, when you heal 7 generations back. So, you're going to be healing the ones that didn't feel seen, didn't feel heard, the ones who didn't make it off the boat to be seen, to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then that's what they say that that's how Mommy Water became the deity that she is because of the spirits that got thrown overboard. The spirits that are, of us that are in the water are embodied in Mommy Water. Okay? It's the alignments for me. That concludes our collective reading. Okay? Now we're going to get into Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Okay, now we're going to do 2 cards per zodiac. First, we're going to catch up with the chat. How we feeling? How we feeling, y'all? Thank you guys so much for being present and tapping in, tapping the live, sharing the live. I love y'all. Y'all so much love. You're SEW. You're so much love into me, and I'm sending that energy right back to you. I pray that it comes back to you tenfold, not just on these clock apps, but in real world. Okay. I've been procrastinating on everything like freeze mode. Ain't write my letter yet because it's gonna be a novel. How about we get together? How about somebody play music? We ain't gotta read our letter out to each other, but how about we do like a little group call and we just write and we just be like, all right, y'all, that's the energy. We're gonna set the intention. We're going to pour libation. We're going to go to the garden if we need to. You feel me? Y'all want to do that? Let me know. I'm down. Because if y'all don't hold my hand, a.k.a. hold me accountable, I might not do it. So say the word and we can get it popping anytime tonight. I'm up. I need to get this work done. Because I'm ready to go. The stagnancy, these cobwebs of my life, they're gone. Okay? We're getting rid of them. I can host a little workshop to host it. What's up? So what you want to do, Dreams? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Dreams. It is the start of what is. So, okay. And then look, 5:55. I've been saying that all week. A change. A wonderful change has come over me. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to reset. I'm going to get a little water in my system because I just been talking. I might as well drink this last swallow. Hold on. All right, Spirit. We gon' Dang, I just had that little piece of, okay. We're going to reset this deck and open up, and we're going to tap in to each zodiac. And again, we are focused on liberation, okay? Revolutionary liberation, okay? The kind that your mother's mother prayed you down here for, okay? So the theme of this is going to be our revolutionary assignment, okay? And we're going to go in order of the zodiac signs. However, I'm going to start with Leo because it's my birthday month. And you do what you want when you're popping, okay? Am I spitting? Sorry, y'all. They say you do what you want when you popping. So we're going to start with the Leos, okay? Oh, okay. And, oh, wait, it's another deck that I would like to read from because rest is revolutionary. And even though, yes, there is work to be done, you also must rest, my niggas, okay? Just want to remind y'all to get y'all rest. So I am going to pull out the Nap Ministry deck, okay? Okay. Because I don't just want to talk about the hustle and bustle work. We also want to talk about the rest. Okay. So instead of 2 cards, it's going to be 3. I'm going to pull the resistant roll and the power move. And then I'm also going to pull the way that you can rest. Okay. Because all work and no rest will kill you, will unalive you, okay? All work and no rest will unalive you. All right, let's get into it. So, as I said, we're going to start with Leo. Laugh out loud, great minds and all. I had a feeling. It will have to be later p.m. Okay, that's fine. Later, you mean later tonight, PM? Because I still got to do motherly things like wake my son up and feed him. So ain't no thing but the chicken wing, honey. I'm telling you, I may walk up to the store and get me a Red Bull just to make sure I don't miss shit tonight. Okay, that's what's up. Just you know what I'm saying. Drop a message in our chat when you ready, boo. I look forward to it. Okay, and then they give me time. I'm gonna take that spiritual bath before I do it. I'm gonna take a spiritual bath. It might not be that one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Spirit say. All right, we're gonna open this thing back up. All right, Spirit. We talking to the zodiacs. We're gonna start with the mighty Leos. Pew pew pew. Happy birthday to us. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to us. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to us. Cha cha cha. I would do the Stevie Wonder, but since the one that I sang came from Gracie Corner, is technically a black happy birthday. I do. The only time I sing the traditional happy birthday is when I'm with my people. Okay, period. So the first card that popped out is the resistant role. It says, what is this sign's role in the collective resistance this Black August? The Jack of Diamonds popped out. This is the corn card. This is the card of sweetness, of harvesting, reaping what you have sown. So Leos, in this, your role is to harvest. Your role is it's like you are going in and pulling out those seeds within your people, within yourself first. Okay. Because if it ain't showing up in you, you can't get it out of nobody else. So first you get that, you harvest what's within yourself, right? Going back to that collective reading, okay? Then what is going to be the power move for Leo? What action, mindset, or spiritual work? What did it say? What action, mindset, or spiritual work will bring them into alignment? I said you can't help nobody if you ain't right first. And here is the Ace of Spades with you, the Inquirer. There's a psalm that goes along with this. And you would think that after 2 to 3, how long I've had this deck? Since like 2020. You would think that I'd know that word by now. Where's my Charles finna say, I know my Bible is not far from me. But anyway, so Psalm 77:6. Oh, Spirit, I like how you did that. You got me right to it. It says, I call to remembrance my song in the night. I commune with my own heart, and my spirit made diligent search. Okay, Leos. I said you can't help the others. You can't you can't harvest from those which you haven't already harvested from yourself. So your role in this Black August is, when we're talking about revolutionary love and really being with your people, is to be your whole authentic self. It's to really pull whatever it is within you that needs to come out. Okay, that's the weeds. Those are the things that, and when I'm talking about weeds, I'm talking about just a whole lot of clutter that's on your heart, that's on your mind, brain fog and things like that. One thing I did have to do, y'all, had to cut back on my gardening. I couldn't go out to the garden too often. I could, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't go gingerbread a lot. Okay? That is what it is. It's part of it's just something that blocks a lot of my dreams and such. So I was like, okay, it also blocks my money because down here it's a lot more expensive because it's not legal. Okay? Whereas I could spend $35 and get a whole ounce of shake when I was in the 313 $35 will only get you 3.5 here. The math ain't mathing. Okay. So I say, you know what? That's enough. I'm done. Pulling the seeds out, okay? Not the seeds, pulling the weeds out so that the things that need to grow can grow and I can harvest. You know what I'm saying? I can't win. I can't help my people win if I ain't right within, if I ain't doing my parts. Okay? Because how you going to win when you ain't right within? All right. Okay, Leo. We're going to look at the rest deck. Ooh. Which one did I see first? I do nothing alone. My whole life is a collaboration. Unravel from toxic individualism. Peach. Unravel from toxic individualism. You need people. Let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just playing. I ain't picking on you, sis. I love you. So, ask yourself, what does it serve me to navigate life by myself? The lie of individualism keeps us separated, isolated, exhausted, and disconnected. Without collaborating in rest and care, we will not make it. We need one another in order to make it. Be curious about the ways you can connect, care, and collaborate with others while on your rest journey. Yes, this is still Leo. This is the last card. This is the last card. Peach, we just got finished talking about. I mean, this is me too, friend. I've been kind of to myself these last several years. I haven't been, asking anybody for help because I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I'm a healer, but somebody got to heal the healer. Okay, somebody got to help us. We cannot do this by ourselves. I do nothing alone. My whole life is a collaboration. It's not just a collaboration with the homies, okay? It's also a collaboration with spirit, with God, the divine, the universe, the cosmos and such. Okay? I don't know why that jumped in my head, but Virgos, let's go. Let's go. Go. Leos, before I go to the Virgos, Psalm 77:6. Write it down. Put it in your bra. Put it up. Write it down on your mirror in lipstick or some kind of something to go on your mirror so you can read it. Cause call your higher self down. Commune with your ancestors and spirit guides. You are not collaborating by yourself. It's you and your higher self. It's you and your mother. It's you and your godmother. It's you and your grandmother. It's you and your great grandmother. It's you and your great uncle. It's you and your great grandfathers. You know what I'm saying? Those who loved you, who want to see you doing better. I'm telling y'all, it's not a lot of men on my ancestral altar. My brother Scoop. Okay, I got to get his name back up there, but in spirit, he's. One thing about it is Scoop knew that in life he was welcome here, so I know in death he is always welcome here. I don't have to put his name up there. He know to be there. Okay, he better be. But calling on those ancestral mothers, y'all. Okay, get to co-creating with the cosmos, Leos. All right. Moving on. Because as I minister to you, I am also ministering to myself, right? And also, before I dive deeper into the zodiac sign, I want to tell y'all to always look at your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, with my readings, that's how I look at them. I do my big three, and also just depending on how I'm feeling, like Venus, or because Mercury is in retrograde, I'll say your big three and your Mercury, which my Mercury is in Leo. So hey. All right, Virgos, now it's your turn. All right, so what we got for Virgos? What is Virgo's resistant role? And we know Virgo going to excel at anything they do. you know Virgo is not going to, they're not going to back down. They're not going to stop until they get the job done. I love that about the Virgos. Shout out to all my Virgo friends. Okay, So the resistant role Virgo has is, so let me read the question again. What is Virgo's role in the collective resistance this Black August? The 10 of Diamonds, the book card came out, and this is the knowledge card. So I feel like Virgos, you're gonna be teaching, which is really funny because the one Virgo that I'm thinking about, she is a teacher. She's actually administration now. Shout out to Dr. Williams. Congratulations, girl. I'm proud of you. Okay, very proud of you. Let's look up the power move. Boom. Oh, you gotta lead with love, Virgo. Okay. So it says, what action, mindset, or spiritual work will bring them into alignment of being the educator and checking in with knowledge, and bringing forth the knowledge for the people that will help you is going to be love. So, I feel like you need to know your love languages, how you like to express your love. But also how you like to receive love, because also Virgo, let's just remember reciprocity. Don't work. Don't stop without having somebody else pouring back into you. Okay? Because you need to be poured into just as much as you get out here and share your knowledge with the people. Whatever. Okay? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You're welcome. Oh yeah, Teddy, you are a Virgo. Okay. Are you an August or September Virgo? It is some. It's. What do you mean? Ain't nobody for all that, dude? Don't make me jump through this. Don't make me jump through this phone on you. Don't make me jump through this phone on you. Oh, that okay. August. If you don't want to put it in this chat, put it in the other chat. Because why I can't remember. I got to put everybody's birthday in my calendar because I do not want to forget these no more. But, you better do what I said. All right, let's get a rest card, okay? So after you've gotten the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Because wisdom is knowledge that you have learned, that you have put in work with. You know what I'm saying? When you take the things that you know, like, i.e., we know that spiritual baths work. They truly do work to get the funk and stagnation off you spiritually. Okay, we know that meditation works. We know that prayer works. Right? Okay. How you, in those things that you know that works, how can you express love? Love of yourself, love of the family and community that truly supports you and uplifts you, love of your ancestors. Okay? Again, we want to think ancestrally with this. What else, Sashi? Oh. I just want this top card, Spirit. Let's not try to throw the whole deck at the Virgos, okay? So Virgo, it says, my dreams are enough. My existence is enough. You are enough now. Everything you need to craft a rest practice is within you. You are not the problem. Capitalism and white supremacy are the problems. Your rest work is to liberate yourself from both ways of thinking and being. Resting in a capitalist system is an act of resistance. Every day, you can create a moment of rest by daydreaming. Okay? Keep resisting. Again, my dreams are enough. My existence is enough. Okay? I feel like Virgo's Spirit is going to be heavily communicating with you in your dreams. Again, if you participate in gardening, aka the lettuce of the devil. But y'all know I'm just being funny, but you know what I mean. And you're having a hard time remembering your dreams. A really good dream ritual is Black Witch Yaya. Oh, you don't, but just for anybody else that does. But and then yeah, Black Witch Yaya. You can find her on YouTube. She was like one of the first YouTube spiritualists that I ever started following. I enjoy her content because she does a lot of teaching. Huh? Black Witch Yaya. There's that knowledge card, right? Because Virgos, y'all need to learn something. So some of y'all might need to learn how to work with your dreams. Put in Black Witch Yaya dream ritual and learn something, and then go put that knowledge to work so it can become wisdom, things that you know are tried and true. Because your dreams are enough and your existence is enough. Okay? Next. Who we got? Who's at the Virgos? Libras. Right? Yes. It is September. Libras. And then, yeah, because my best friend is a September Libra. Yep. That's it, Teddy. Black Witch, y'all. Okay. Libras. What is Libra's role in the collective resistance this Black August spirit? We got the Jack of Spades with hope. Okay, this is the baby card. This card is shadow work, which is in alignment because I am a Libra moon. Huh? Yes. So I see where you're going, spirit. So Libras, the name of the game is balance, right? Your shadow with the dark, your light with the dark. Okay, the yin and the yang. Do the shadow work. Okay, you know what I'm saying. This card is having This card is about having the space and the childlike hope. It's giving like the Fool card and tarot, where you see somebody with the stick, and he's traveling with the little hacky. He got all his belongings in that one sack, and he's ready to take that dive to leap off into the abyss, knowing that spirit is gonna catch him. That spirit is going to guide those steps, okay? You may want to start singing Order My Steps in your word, ancestors. Okay, again, if you're having a hard time finding discipline, ask them to lead you and guide you every step of the way. But yeah, you're in that space to like really dig deep. I said Leo season is a season of the energy of youthful vigor and childlike innocence. Okay, so Libras, yeah. Here's your it's giving you a chance to begin again. The power moves, the action, the mindset, and spiritual work that will bring you in alignment is the King of Spades, and this is the Lily card. This is the card of expansion. Okay, this is it's time to grow. The moves that you make in this season during this Black August is going to set you free. You're going to have the freedom to move, to travel, to take that step, to step out on faith, to take that dive. I'm hearing that Usher song. Take that dive. Yeah. There's a lily in the valley, shining bright as the morning sun. Hey, hey, lily. Also, notice that these are spades, okay? So that's that fire energy. Okay. Wands. If we were looking at tarot, alchemy, where can you be? Where can that magic help you expand? Okay. All right, let's see. So, Libra, it says, there are infinite ways to liberation. Expand. Rest now. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Like, is it gonna zoom in? I'm gonna get me a new soon, y'all. I swear. I swear. But it says on the back, open yourself to the ways you can find rest. Rest is anything that slows you down to allow for connection with your body and mind. Do not be limited by grind culture's narrow definition of what rest looks like. This card is an invitation. I don't know who that is. This card, where we at? This card is an invitation for you to begin to unlearn and reimagine ways to rest. Repeat this to yourself. My body knows the way. I will listen to my body. Okay, listen to your body. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Okay, where is spirit calling you to move, to expand, to give yourself grace? Also, I feel like that hope card is also grace. Okay, because a lot of us we don't give ourselves grace. Okay, because a lot of us we don't give ourselves grace. Sorry, my phone was dying. Hold on. Put it on battery save mode real quick. Okay, Libra. That's all I got for you. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who is that? Scorpio. Yes. Look, the card started jumping when I said Scorpio. Uh-oh. Spirit, we only need one card. Oh, two. Two popped out. I'm going to read them just in the order that they popped out, too. All right. So, on the left-hand side is card 1. It says, what is Scorpio's sign? What is Scorpio's role in the collective resistance this Black August? Okay, and we have the 7 of Spades with confirmations. This is testimony. So with this card, it is talking your shit. Is somebody ought to testify. Okay, how good has God been to you? How good has your ancestors been to you? Make sure you put in something out, Scorpio, for the goodness that has been brought to your life, okay, by your spirit guides and ancestors. But I feel like because Scorpio is that sign of unalive, right? Of endings, so and new beginnings. And so I feel like this is spirit saying that because your power move is released. So Scorpio, you'll be activating that throat chakra in this Black August. You'll be speaking your truths, letting people know who you are, being your authentic self. Okay, releasing anything that no longer serves you. Doing a New Year's kind of cleansing over your life. Okay, so that you can welcome in the blessings. Again, I remember in that collective reading, I said if some of you haven't been sowing the seeds, you know what I'm saying, now is your time to like really start like saying, hey, this is what I desire. But before you can start sowing the seeds, remember I also said you got to weed, you got to remove the things. That's that release, okay? So yeah, a lot of y'all Scorpios are going to be releasing while utilizing that throat chakra. And I love that for you. And it ain't just about, okay, because again, Mercury is in retrograde. So you don't have to just go on a tangent. Don't crash out. There's the word I'm looking for. This ain't the kind of thing of crashing out. This is wholeness. This is ease. You know what I'm saying? This is being like water. You are a water sign. So you don't want to be like what's a, you know what I'm saying, like a rushing water, something dangerous. You just want to be like a nice steady stream. You are powerful in your own way. You are wearing, you know what I'm saying, water has no enemy. Water just do what it needs to do. It will wear something down over the years. Okay, I feel like Spirit is saying you need to start releasing the things that have been wearing you down over the years, right? Yeah. You could do it. You could do it. I don't know why Gracie Corner in my head, but yeah. Yeah, Scorpio, you could do it. You could do it. Yeah. So in this Black August, like you talking, you like really expressing yourself verbally, that's really gonna be healing for you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta crash out. You ain't gotta fuss and cuss and throw blame. Okay, give some grace to yourself and to the people and move on. What's at the top, Spirit? Come on, I just need this one card. Yep. So it says, I will wrap rest and care around myself like a warm blanket today. Today may be a day in which you feel the grips of grind culture on you. You are pulled back into the urgency, the rushing, the constant going. Visualize warm softness surrounding you like a fluffy blanket. Remember, I just said it doesn't have to be like raging waters and it ain't got to be a rush. You can pull out of it. You can pull back and say, whoa, no, I'm going to take this with ease, like a cute little consistently bubbling spring. You know what I'm saying? A little gurgling creek. Yeah. Visualize warm softness surrounding you like a fluffy blanket. Take a deep breath as many times as needed. Keep focused on interrupting, disrupting, and pushing back against a system that doesn't see you as a whole being. Because Scorpio, you are whole. Okay, release any doubts, any thoughts of scarcity and lack, and feeling that you are not enough because you are whole and you are deserving of ease and peace and that warm, fluffy blanket wrapped around you. Okay? Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's all I got for you. Who goes after Scorpios? Sagittarius. Yes. Pew, pew, pew. Now, Sag is my rising sign. The cards are popping quickly. Come on, Spirit. Sagittarius. All right, let's see. The first card that popped out for Sagittarius is also the book card for knowledge. So, Sagittarius, your role in this collective resistance will also be to I feel like yours is more like I heard collecting data, Sagittarius. And isn't Sagittarius ruled by Saturn, which is our planet of discipline, ain't it? Sagittarius. Let me make sure. Jupiter. Thank you. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is our planet of expansion. But in order to expand, you do need, discipline. So Sagittarius. I feel like, Spirit is saying expand your knowledge. I heard data collection. So Jupiter, that's in alignment. Expand your knowledge. Your role, okay, how you going to be moving, your power, is gonna come with breaking the chains. We got 9 of Spades. This is the card of stagnancy. Okay, so again, break every chain, whatever is binding you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I feel Big Daddy Jupiter. Okay. Oh, so you may need to tap in to that masculine, elder energies. Okay. So some of y'all may be needing to learn from a masculine energy. But with that, the energy of stagnancy, what's holding you back is your lack of knowledge, Sagittarius. So I feel like in this resistance, part of that collective reading, yes, but also specifically for you, you're gonna have to sit back and read. Okay, you're gonna have to sit back and observe, and so that you may grow, so that you can move, so you can break the chains that bind you mentally. Okay. Yeah. Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. There is no urgency. There is no perfection. I am enough now. Okay, Sagittarius, deprogramming from grind culture includes a new relationship with time. There is always time to rest when you reimagine what rest can be. You must be subversive, inventive, and flexible. Rest is ancient. Your body is ancient. You are coming back to yourself when you rest. Keep coming back to yourself. Okay? There is no urgency. There is no perfection. I am enough now. That's affirmations. Okay? For that, Sagittarius. So, yeah. So, even so going back, you don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your fault or not, you just don't know what you don't know. And so now that you know that you don't, there are things that you don't know, and Spirit is saying, hey, this is your time. There's no sense of urgency. But this, right now, in this moment, if you want to break those chains and you want to move on, you're going to have to learn. I think the knowledge part was to share the knowledge because we know a lot and it's time to share it. Yes. Also, yeah, sharing it. Because stagnancy, again, is about movement. So also, yeah, sharing it. But that's what jumped out for me. But if you feel like it's time for you, oh yeah, you are Sagittarius. So if personally you feel like it's your time to start like really sharing what you know, go for it. Go for it. Because you do know a lot. Dreams, I learn from you all the time, like daily, whenever you're posting something. Okay. Hey, Crystal. How are you, boo? Oh, I love that you changed your name. Okay, Sagittarius. I'm gonna stop saying Sagittarius. Okay, so next we have Capricorns. All right, what is Capricorn's sign? I mean, what is Capricorn's role in this collective resistance this Black August? In spirit, what action, mindset, or spiritual work will bring them? Spiritual work will bring them in alignment. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Pew. Okay, Capricorn. You don't have to move my mountain. All right, that's what we got for you. We got the 8 of clubs. This is the mountain card. This is the card that speaks of delays. Now, Capricorn, remember that delays are a setup for a major comeback. In this delay, what can you be learning? I feel like not just learning, but what you can be doing, because we're thinking about actionable steps. And Spirit is saying protect yourself, because here we have the 6 of spades. There are entities, not just on a macro level, but also a micro level. People right around you that don't want to see you succeed. They could be blood relatives. They could be that homegirl, that homeboy, that significant other, baby. Just because they lay in bed with you does not mean that they want to see you doing well. Okay, male or female, woman or man, okay, or non-gender conforming person, Capricorn. That person that's always making those little slick ass comments. I'm just saying, okay? So Spirit's saying that a lot of your delays and your stumbling blocks are happening because them people keep throwing them your way, those entities seeking to destroy you. Spirit just coming through to remind you that it is well within your right and your birthright to protect yourself. Okay? So yeah, if you Capricorn, I feel like your role in the resistance is learning protection. Okay, earth magic is a thing. Calling on the spirits of the land around you. That's something you would do well as a Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Your rest card says, "I will sit down and daydream." Your rest practice is about more than naps. Daydreaming opens up a moment to tap into possibility, hope, and imagination. It's giving right division to make it plain, Capricorn. Okay, because you are earth sign, putting it on paper with a pencil using lead, not ink, but lead, something of the earth. Okay, writing on paper, something of the earth. and then you could burn it and go bury it out into earth. You can bury it on your property. Okay, but unless it's something you're trying to release. So if it's something you're trying to release, you're gonna want to go like bury it out in the woods. You could go walking and come upon a crossroad and bury it there. Okay. All right, boo. Thank you so much for pulling up and interacting with me. I sure appreciate it. Okay, Teddy said I got a lot of writing to do. Period. Okay. Yo, y'all done got me up these taps up to 31, and I appreciate y'all. 31.1K. Y'all are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for tapping those little fingers away, dreams. But yeah, just let us know. I'm telling you, I'll be ready. So it says, find a place to daydream right now. Sit or lie comfortably. Accept the invitation to go into a portal of care and invention. Trust your daydreams. Okay? I will sit down and daydream. Capricorn, dream big. Okay, that's your problem. You're not dreaming big enough. When you get to writing the vision down, be delusional. Okay? But first, protect yourself. Do what you do. I'm having deja vu. Do what you're supposed to do, though. Okay? Hold on, Spirit. Because what's my next people? Oh, yeah, Aquarius. Let's get it. Let's go, Aquarius. So what is Aquarius's role in the collective resistance this Black August? Okay? Yes. Come on. I love that. Wait a minute. I felt something flip in the deck. I thought I didn't. Okay. So their role, and then the movement, the action, mindset, spiritual work. All right. So the role we have is the fish card. Okay. This is the card that speaks of utilizing those gifts, those things that were passed down upon you, Aquarius, the water bearer. So I feel like you're gonna do good at holding information. Okay. Again, another data collection kind of energy. Your mindset is going to be about protection. Okay. Because the Tower card also came out for you, Aquarius. And I know a lot of my Aquarius sisters, they are very protective. Very, very protective. Feel this hair just sticking out the side of my head. Yeah. But yeah, Aquarius, so Spirit is saying to utilize your gifts of knowing. You be knowing, you be dreaming, okay? All you need to do is if you're having a hard time like really tapping into your dreams, you also should go look at that Black Witch Yaya dream ritual video, okay? And tap in, because the weapons, they're forming, and it is totally up to you and your gifts of whether or not they're going to prosper, not just against you, but the collective, you know what I'm saying? The people around you, your tribe, your family, those you love and hold dear, near and dear. Again, it's on you, okay? It's on you. No pressure, because you got this. You know what I'm saying? Be aggressive. Aggressive. The rest card. Aquarius, it says ease is your birthright. I know y'all probably can't see that, but ease is your birthright. Unraveling from the constant pace of grind culture will take time. Celebrate this. You have time to reclaim your divine right to rest. Do not rush this process. This is a lifelong rest practice. You were born to experience care and rest. You were not born to only be a worker on the clock. There is more to life. There is a way to ease. I'm also hearing that you were not born to just continue to pour into others. Because as an Aquarius, like I'm seeing that energy of the water bearer, you pouring all of your good essences, all of your Kool-Aid out for everybody else, and you ain't saving none for yourself. There is a better way. Ration that shit out. Everybody don't deserve all your gifts. Oh, huh. Okay, everybody don't deserve to be tapped to for you to pour them out a blessing, honey. That's where a lot of them weapons are forming, because everybody see you got the sauce, you got that juice, and because you keep pouring it all out to them. There's a better way. Okay, ease is your birthright. What's up, baby? You're not crying for real, right? You just over there playing it in your ice cream. Because why is you so extra?
I'm not crying.
Oh.
My nose stopped up.
You know why your nose stopped up? Because your fan is in your room blowing.
My fan ain't been on since yesterday.
That black fan ain't on, but that white one is, ain't it?
Yeah, but...
Exactly. Okay, don't argue with me. Argue with your stuffy nose. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I love you. Pisces. Pew, pew, pew. Shout out to my favorite Pisces. Miss Mildred. My girl, Speedy. She ain't gonna never see this video. I mean, I might clip it. I might clip it and send it to her. Okay, Pisces. Let's see your role in the collective resistance. This Black August is going to be we got 7 of spades for you as well. Talk your shit, Pisces. You need to say it. Tell it like it is. Tell people how they got you sucked up. Okay. Tell people how they need to how they need to talk nice to you. Okay. But most importantly, you have a great story to tell, Pisces, and someone will learn from all of that knowledge that's stored up, all of that wisdom that you got held up in that beautiful brain of yours, in that heart. Be like water and just let it flow. Because again, here we have the 10 of diamonds. So like I said, there's a lot. That's the knowledge card. So you have a lot, and that's your I feel like that is the spiritual work. Is going to be you sharing the knowledge, confirming. You will be delivering messages that will be confirming a lot of things for a lot of people, and including yourself. Okay. But also, as you are helping educate the masses, be open to the education that you will receive from them as well. What up, J Mac? How art thou? Hold on, I don't know if I shuffled these cards good, because no. I think that card was still on top. Uh-oh. What fell? Now, something fell, so we can read that one. So it says, Pisces, rest is not a privilege. Rest is a human right. I don't have to earn rest. So we say, it is your divine right to rest. Rest is your birthright. Our bodies are divine. And from this power, we can craft spaces of rest. Thank your body for all it has done to survive and thrive in a capitalist system. You do not have to earn rest. Rest belongs to you and is not an afterthought or a luxury you grant yourself after you have burned out from constant labor. Close your eyes right now and rest. I got to send this to my other mother. I got it. I'm going to clip that part for her. She needs to hear that. Okay. Confirmations that, again, you need to speak what's on your heart, Pisces. Okay. What you have learned about yourself that you need to teach others about you. Okay. And also honor your body and rest and relaxation. Okay. Whew. Who we got at the Pisces? I can't roll my eyes deep enough. I guess we'll do those other the other one, that last fire sign of Aries. All right, Aries, let's see what we got for you. Okay, 2 cards have popped out here. The first one that popped out is what your role in the collective resistance is Black August is going to be, and it's the Jack of Diamonds. This is the corn card. This again speaks of reaping what you have sown, and because you are, the technically the first zodiac. Okay, when we talk about the zodiacal, I don't know if that's a word, but it's how I call it, the zodiacal calendar. It starts with Aries and ends with Pisces. Okay, so you know where everybody else falls in between. And so not Pisces, Aries is a natural born leader. Okay, so I feel like in this, your role will be to help lead others in harvesting. Okay, and getting breaking the chains that bind them. Because here we have the stagnancy card. So remember that this is the action mindset or spiritual work that will bring you into alignment with reaping the good things, the sweetness in life. And so Spirit said, move. Okay, do something, move on those great ideas, move on your leadership role. Okay, okay. um let's see, something jumped out. What jumped out? We're gonna go with this one. May I rest so deeply I forget time exists. I am an escape artist. I am rest. Okay, Aries. You hear that, Aries? You hardworking people who just keep that fire is always going, that brain is always rotating. Spirit is saying, rest so deeply that you forget time exists. Time is an illusion. Anti motherfucking way. Okay? The trick of the devil, the trick of the system, the trick of the matrix is to have you thinking that you don't have time. But baby, time is always on your side. Okay? Everything in our culture is working to prevent you from resting. Capitalism does not want you to rest or pause. Take a moment, a day, a week, a month, or a lifetime to feel and understand this. Centering care, rest, space, silence, and connection is how we disrupt grind culture. Today, you can begin the escape from your toxic socialization. There is a new way. You don't have to earn rest. You can rest now. Okay, Aries, you are not a train. Okay, you can't just chugga your way through life. Okay, there is something that powers that train, whether it be electricity, whether it be coal. Okay, to build that fire up within you, you need rest. I'm just saying. Thank you, Peach, for the friendship necklace. I love you. Okay, I love you, girl. All right, Aries. Enough of you. Y'all don't like Aries like that, but I love y'all. But I don't like y'all. Unhealed. Any sign unhealed is terrible, but an unhealed Aries, the worst. The freaking worst. All right, let's get it on. Who come after Aries, y'all? Taurus. Yeah, April, May, Taurus. All right, Taurus, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, the beautiful bulls. Let's get into it. So it says, Taurus, what is your role in this collective resistance? What is Taurus' role in the collective resistance? Okay, and then, they jumped right on out, one behind the other. All right, so your role in the collective resistance is healing, okay? And I love that for you, okay? Is you will, on an individual level, you got to heal you first, Taurus, okay? Taurus is ruled by Venus, so I would tell you lots of self-love, lots of pampering yourself, okay? Really tapping into that divine feminine energy, giving yourself grace because healing is not linear. Hold on, because healing is not linear. Hold on, y'all. Was looking like healing is not linear. It's not a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot heal what you don't reveal, Taurus. So that action, again, that's why I said self-love. Lots of self-love, because here we have the Jack of Hearts, which is the love card. Remember that when you're not feeling love from the people that you feel like should love you, from people who have played in your face and made believe, tried to make you believe that they love you, but they ain't really showing it. It's okay. Right. Move around, because Spirit is like, I love you. Your great grandma's like, hey baby, I love you. I prayed you here. I knew that you were coming to save the day, to save the people. Okay. I love that for you, Taurus. So leaning into that Venus energy, you can go find my Venus self-love playlist. And this is anybody that is feeling that. For Taurus, you can go find my Venus self-love playlist available on YouTube. Okay. Very Divine Femme. And I love it. Has a lot of really good music on it. And I just now paid attention that it wasn't playing in the background anymore. I've been talking so much. Wow. Ain't no telling how long it ain't been playing. Ah, I love this. What is this? Bad Bitch Energy by Savannah Christina. I really like her. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see what that rest deck is going to spit out for you, babes. I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl. Ooh. I feel like this is the one that wanted to jump out for y'all. Taurus, it says, I will reject anything that degrades my divinity. Yes, I love that. I will reject anything that degrades my divinity. So it says, when you overwork and exhaust yourself, there is no space for the magic and mystery of rest to move in your life. Your worth is not tied to how much you produce. Remember what is true. Your invitation to deprogram from the brainwashing of grind culture is always present. Reject the things that stand in the way of rest. You are a human being worthy of rest. Okay, Taurus, don't be a stubborn bull. Don't not listen to your body. You know what I'm saying? Your body is saying, hey girl, you need a nap. Hey girl, you need to start drinking more water. Hey girl, you need to incorporate some herbs and fruits and vegetables into your diet before I fall out on you. All right? Get your rest. Love on yourself. Heal. Let me see something, y'all. Let me see. That didn't help. I was like, is it? No, I got to get my screen fixed. But I didn't. My silly self didn't get the insurance on the phone through Apple Care. So now I got to pay the full price to have my phone screen replaced. Which I know that if I do it for cheaper, my face unlock won't work. So I may do it for cheaper, but either way, to do it through Apple, it's like $400. I said, oh, no, I'm already spending that much to pay for the phone 3 times over at least. Ugh. These people got us by the balls in capitalism, right? But anyway, we're not gonna focus on that. Okay, who goes after Taurus? Who's after Taurus? Gemini. Okay, look, I'm sitting here like, wait, where is the brain? Okay, let's get it. Gemini. Spirit, what's Gemini role in the resistance, and what is their action? What did I see first? I saw that card first, so we're gonna read that, but I'm gonna keep that one in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind as I read it. Did I just hear bad stumble? That's cool if I did, because I ain't got but one more to go. I would be doing Gemini, and then I say I hear my Gemini stumbling. All right, so Spirit said your role is going to be find some boundaries, okay? Spirit said you're having a hard time because I knew I heard him stumbling about. There go my baby. How you feeling?
I call my power back to me from every person,
You gonna go over there and sit down?
entity, from every space.
Here, look, mommy got your phone.
Time and dimension.
You want your
From every
phone?
connection, attachment, and vessel where I left it. Anyone and anything that is attempting to siphon my energy, you do not have my consent to use my vitality, and I call my power back.
Ooh, Gemini, you hear that? Do you hear that? Calling your power back, having boundaries? Huh? Huh? That's Joy Plus Soul. I call my power back. Again, you can find this on my playlist on YouTube. But yeah, so but also with this card, it's about laying your burdens at the cross. You have not because you ask not. You are not tapping in with your ancestors, Gemini. Gemini, you are ruled by Mercury. Your whole thing is about communication. You're just not communicating the things to the right freaking people, entities. You know what I'm saying? Like you telling everybody else all of your issues and your burdens and the things that you need to let go of, and those people are just like, oh, okay, then I don't know what the fuck you want me to do about it. But your spirit is like, hey, we are right here. We are here willing to help you, and just as much as they are willing to help you, you need to be willing to help them, Gemini. Okay, what is it that you can do for your ancestors, and what can your ancestors do for you? Set those intentions. I feel like that's the magic that you got to be working with. Okay, we have the 9 of Hearts. Where does your heart lie? Where do you need to point that good juju? Where do you need to set the intentions? Okay, to having boundaries, to not allowing people to overstep your boundaries, and that includes you too, Gemini. Don't overstep your own boundaries. When you say you're gonna do this or that you're no longer gonna do that, stick to it, boo. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And I say that like I just be sticking to it, and I don't. But we're gonna change that, right? Because we're gonna tap in with our ancestors who had discipline, right? Yes, we are. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, look, we were just reading the pumpkin book earlier. What are those? They pumpkins? Hold on, mommy's still turning it down. Hold on. There you go, baby. Yeah. Okay, Gemini. And if my son waking up ain't confirmation, that message was also for me too. Okay, I'm just saying. So it says, Gemini, to rest in a capitalist world takes practice and meticulous care, and in order to practice something, that takes discipline. That takes boundaries. Okay. You don't need anyone's permission to rest. You don't need anyone's permission to resist. You don't need anyone's permission to disrupt. Offer yourself grace as you craft and experiment with your rest practice. Take your time. There is no need to rush. Liberation is a lifetime practice. Okay? A lifetime practice. You will be freeing yourself over and over and over and over again. That is healing, is it not? It's all healing. It's all healing. So set those intentions, babe. Point that good juju in the right direction. Get your boundaries up. Create that loving relationship. As above, so below. Nothing happens on this plane that ain't already happened on that higher plane. Okay? As within, so without. How you gonna win when you ain't right within, Gemini? Okay. Kaya! FaceTime Miranda. She just tried to FaceTime me. Tell her I'm almost done. I'm on my last one. Cancer. Okay, last one. Cancer. Ooh, look, 2 popped out real quick. Cancer. My emotional crybaby cancers. I love y'all so much. You may cry when I tell you that in the resistance, you are going to be the generational curse breaker, babe, because you got the Ace of Clubs here. This is the card of contracts, of cycles being broken. I like to look at this card as the Black Sheep card. Okay, it's you. You're the one, Ace, the one, right? So in this collective resistance, you are going to be the embodiment of what it looks like to heal. The spirit is saying you cannot be leaning into fear. Okay, when we think of fear, I would like to think of a healthy fear. A healthy fear is understanding that this shit is going to be hard. But what you need to be even more scared of is not healing. Is being stuck. Is being stagnated. Is allowing the mice of fear to eat away at your core. That's what mice do. You know what I'm saying? They eat away at foundations. You've been doing really, really good, Cancer, in breaking those chains and starting new foundations. Don't backslide. Okay? Don't backslide. Keep going. You are healthy, you are wealthy, you are rich, you are that non-gender conforming being. Okay? That one. Act like it. Act like you know it. Act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know. Okay. Hey. We're gonna pull. Who are you speaking to? You. Did he say you? Or I don't know. Sometimes I think I be knowing what Bass be saying, sometimes I don't. Daime Erosina is my favorite Cuban songstress. She is a jazz singer, and she has, I forgot the name of that album, but this song is on there, and it's Para el Amor. Okay. Yeah, it did sound like he said you. He probably did say you. He did. Bass like he slick. All right, Cancer. Let's get it on. So it says, may I rest so deeply I forget time exists. I am an escape artist. I am rest. Okay, Cancer, I forgot who else had got this. But I remember we pulled this for somebody else. So it says, everything in our culture is working to prevent you from resting. Capitalism does not want us to rest or pause. Let me pause real quick. Water sign, again, like I told Scorpio, it ain't gotta be about a raging storm or a raging river, you know what I'm saying? It could be a trickling, bubbling brook, a little creek, you know what I'm saying? A lively stream. Everything ain't gotta be violent. Everything ain't gotta be rough that you're going through. You could go through things with ease, okay? So yeah, take a moment, a day, a week, a month, or a lifetime to feel and understand this. Centering care, rest, space, silence, and connection is how we disrupt grind culture. Today, you can begin the escape from your toxic socialization. There is a new way. You don't have to earn rest. You can rest now, okay? Again, remember when we talked, I said you breaking cycles. Break that cycle of thinking that you got to show up for everybody all the time. You ain't got to run to everybody's fight. Some people got to learn how to two piece and a biscuit a month on their own, okay? You deserve some ease and some rest, Cancer. You ain't got to fight everybody, okay? Chill, babe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I get it. A lot of people think you got to be brave to fight. No, nigga, you got to be fearful. You got to be scared. Okay, you definitely are. People, I'm not gonna say that everybody fighting because they're scared of the people. A lot of them just scared to lose. They scared of being shamefaced. You know what I'm saying? Because they lost against an opponent. But babe, also be fearful of losing you. Okay, in that process, whether that is a physical unaliving or losing your soul or spirit. You know what I'm saying? Spirit's like, no, you've come too far. Okay? But now is the time of ease. Y'all hear? Because Baz is talking about eat. Now I'm saying eat. Anyway. All right. That was it for you, Cancer, and all of y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm really grateful that my son stayed asleep so that I could hang with y'all and do a complete spirit chat. I will be downloading this spirit chat, cutting up every zodiac sign individually, posting them in my reels and as individual TikToks. But the entirety of this spirit chat will be available on YouTube. Okay, but you're gonna have to give me a day or two if you want to catch that playback, because it's gonna take me a minute. All right, I love y'all so much. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. Have an awesome moon day. I can't wait to gather with the tribe later on, so y'all make sure y'all go take a nap or something, because y'all, that might be what Dreams is doing, because y'all know, you know what I'm saying, we one thing I have learned in becoming friends with Dreams, hey, rest is necessary. You know what I'm saying? You got to re-energize. I always knew that, but I just love the way Dreams moves. You be like, yeah, I'm going to sleep. Okay. Yes. All right. Yeah. So that's it. That's all. I love y'all. Get at me. Peach, call me. Peace, y'all.